Right, so this question involves a tree diagram. They've given us some information about two tennis matches. So the matches are the events and these are the outcomes. And the way tree diagrams works is that you come along the branches and at the end you get the probability of first win times the probability of second win. The reason that happens is these are independent of each other, so you end up timesing the two probabilities. So we end up doing 0.7 times 0.7, which is 0.49. And we do the same for all of these, so we'd end up doing 0.7 times 0.3, so 0.21, 0.3 times 0.7, 0.21, and 0.3 times 0.3, 0.09. So that's how we'd work out the probabilities of all the possible outcomes from a tree diagram. And when we go to the actual questions, the first question says work out the probability that Finley wins both matches. Well, to win both matches he went up there and there, so I collected those two probabilities together and multiplied them, so the answer is 0.49. So the answer to that question, 0.49. And then the second question says work out the probability that Finley loses at least one match. And we need to be careful with this word, at least, when we deal with probabilities. So work out the probability that Finley loses at least one match. So he wins, that means he's not lost any. He wins, loses, so that would work. Loses, wins, that would work. And loses at least one match, lose also works. So to get the answer to this one then, we'd need to add up all the possible outcomes that could have occurred. So 0.21 plus 0.21 plus 0.09. which will give us an answer of 0.51. We could also notice that this at least, quite often, if you look carefully, there's usually just one thing that won't actually work for it. And if we notice, win-win is the only thing that doesn't work. So we could have also have done one takeaway, 0.49, and that would also give us an answer of 0.51. So that's how that question could have been done, guys. Tree diagrams, basically a way of showing all the possible outcomes when you've got two or more events, and you can follow the branches, and at the end you multiply the two probabilities and look for the conditions they actually want in the question, and then if you need more than one of these outcomes, then add them together to get the final answer.